Whitetail Institute of North America presents Scent Blocker Most Wanted. Brought to you by the Whitetail Institute of North America. Research equals results. Ford and your quality Ford dealers. Matthews Archery. Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Your adventure starts here. Scent Blocker. Nothing gets you closer. And Mossy Oak. It's not a passion, it's an obsession.
Hey y'all, welcome to another exciting episode of Most Wanted. If you caught the beginning of the show, then you know that we're hunting with Chopper this week down in Old Mexico. Over the past few years, Chopper has had some great hunts in Mexico, starting with his pursuit after an old buck named Pancho.
I'm down here to kill old Pancho.
I got one spot.
Y'all got bedrooms, showers?
We got bedrooms and showers. Hot water. We got hot water.
Hot water.
Can you handle that?
How about big deer? We got big deer.
Oh yeah, we got some big deer, a bunch of javelinas. Hope we brought plenty of arrows.
Yeah, we did. Go have some fun.
I think so.
I came down here to kill Pancho. I've already named him.
Have you?
Pancho, the old villain. Willie Nelson sang a song about it.
Poncho and Lefty.
Yeah. I'm gonna get Pancho.
Poncho was
this is
a
Jack.
fan.
Nice to meet you.
Hi. I'm Patrick. It's really good to meet you. Sure.
Well, I was hunting deer in the Midwest out in my place in Illinois and chasing them all fall long, and lo and behold, I got the opportunity this year to go to Mexico of all places. It was prime time down there in January, and for God's sakes, I was all for that opportunity. We went down there and met Patrick Starnes at the San Enrique Ranch, and unbelievable deer hunting down there. It was prime time. Patrick and them, for the most wanted deer that they wanted me to look at or focus on, was one that was an old 10 port. Had a broke down ear on one side, some broken horns, but I tell you what, the age of the deer many times to me is more of a trophy than the size of the antlers. There's that big white 10, Pancho. A little far back, but that rage opened him up. I saw it really clear. It opened him up. So I think the best thing that we could do right now is just let this thing play out. But I think he's hit good. And if I'm ever calling on rage, I'm calling on it now. In general, Patrick was a wonderful guide and outfitter. He runs a great operation. He was very honest, very straightforward. I was a little apprehensive when I went down to Mexico because I had never been hunting in Mexico. And the only places I had been in Mexico was Cancun or somewhere like that. So this was very rural. I was a little concerned. Felt safe, taken care of the entire time. The staff was wonderful. Accommodations was wonderful. Elsa took good care of us. Food was outstanding. And I certainly plan to go back. I can't wait if I get the opportunity to head down there again. I'm sure old Patrick will hook us up with some good bucks.
Scent Blockers Most Wanted is brought to you by Covert Scouting Cameras, a camera for every need and budget, and Premier Farm Realty Group and Auction. Own a slice of America's heartland. Scent Blocker Most Wanted is brought to you by Element Archery, built to hunt, and Thorn Broadheads, driving accuracy through hidden blade technology.
After his successful quest for Poncho, Chopper was soon headed back to Old Mexico with a new Most Wanted in mind.
It is December 15th. We're out here at Mexico, the San Enrique Ranch, hunting with Jeff Enser and Patrick Starnes. So this is my second trip out. Hopefully we're gonna see some stuff this afternoon. It was raining this morning. It's ideal right now. It's just dead calm. So we ran some deer out coming into the stand. So hopefully we're gonna see something out this afternoon. Probably in another year, maybe another 2, you can tell by the body that he's just not a mature buck, but he has a set of horns on him that make any hunter happy. He's hard to pass up, but we'd like to see him get a little bit more mass and fill out in the body size, just mature a little bit more. All right, here we are the day after the shot and down at San Enrique Ranch. And I tell you what, it's been a real lean year for old Chopper, but I tell you what, I did not sleep at all last night, worried about trying to recover this deer. Deer was probably 15 yards away, but he reacted so quickly to sound or either me drawing back that he dropped 6 to 8 inches, so my shot was high. We had to back out last night, but we followed blood for probably 3/4 of a mile last night. And then we got back out first thing this morning, and thanks to Jeff and Elmer, we were able to alternate between the 3 of us and recover this deer, old Swoop, named because of his swoop torn here. And I tell you what, it's made my year, because I hated to go into the off season with not even getting a deer, let alone a nice trophy like this.
Scent Blockers Most Wanted is brought to you by IM Performance Nutrition, fueling the outdoor athlete. And Matthews Archery. Scent Blocker Most Wanted is brought to you by Mission by Matthews and Kirsch Targets. Train smart, finish strong.
Well, it's Chopper here, back down here with Jeff Enser, filming for me, Patrick Starner's Outfitters in Old Mexico. This is about the third year in a row, so we're gonna hope to make it 3 for 3. So we're gonna see what happens. It's like a box of Cracker Jacks. We never know what we're gonna find inside. We'll wait and see.
That trip to Mexico just didn't pan out for Chopper. There was plenty of bucks, but nothing mature enough for our Most Wanted team. And scoring one javelina was going to be his only consolation.
I'll tell you what, they had some nasty tusk on her. Make all that gnawing noise. They stinky old things. A good shot on him. So, always glad to see that. He didn't go far. Look at the tusk on that rascal. They can do some damage.
But right at the end of season, he made it back down south one more time to give it one more try. And of course, when you're hunting in Mexico, javelinas aren't only an abundant target, but they're downright addictive.
Number 4.
Scent Blockers Most Wanted is brought to you by Pure Whitetail, one deer directly to one bottle, and Old Oaks Outfitters, Indiana's premier hunting destination. ScentBlocker's Most Wanted is brought to you by Ford and your quality Ford dealers. Mossy Oak, it's not a passion, it's an obsession. Tree Spider, the new world of tree stand safety. The Heartland Archery Series, made by hunters for hunters. Finlayson Lake Resort and Campground, making your dreams real. And Doug Myers Taxidermy, the official taxidermist of ScentBlocker's Most Wanted.
This was yesterday morning. Jethro was filming me in the, Jeff Enser was filming me in the blind, and I was able to take a shot at this trophy buck. He's a real old fella. Shot was back just a little bit, but I tell you what, this is the second year in a row out here at Rancho San Enrique. We were able to retrieve a deer thanks to the birds and Jeff Enser and Elmer. We were able to get it. It's a full guide service. I tell you what, I never thought I'd find this deer. It's a day later, and it's just a wonderful feeling. To top it off, this morning we went out and Jeff, we switched positions, and Jeff killed a most wanted 6x6 that he's been after for like 3 years, or having hunters after. And it's just like a bluebird perfect day here in Old Mexico.
Just smoked a big 6x6 here in Mexico. I got my good buddy Chopper behind the camera filming. All my hunters are tagged out for the year. It's the last few days of the season. This buck has been a nemesis for us for 3 years. Got pictures and nobody's ever seen him till the day he came right in. Last day of the season, or 2 days left. I've got a couple days left of hunting. I think I just smoked them, but I'll feel better when I put my hands on them. These Mexico deer are tough, so. Thanks, Chopper.
That was excellent.
That just worked out.
It didn't take long either.
That just worked out too perfect. He came in perfect, gave me a good broadside shot, and I think I smoked him. I think the old Matthews did it once again.
Old Mexico.
Old Mexico, Rancho San Enrique. There's lots of fun down here.
Congratulations there, Jethro. He's a hoss.
This buck is 6 to 7 years old. Chasing him for 3 years. First year I found him, had to be at least 3 or 4. So he is 6 or 7, and he's a beaut.
Congratulations, buddy.
Thanks, man.
That's an old Mexico deer there.
Thanks for being here.
Oh, I love it.
You did pretty good for your first time.
Yeah, first time cameraman. I switched positions, but it was a lot of fun.
I feel like I was successful on that hunt. First time camera deal. Hey, that worked. It was beautiful. God, I love my time down here in Old Mexico. Jeff Enser, Patrick Starnes, it's a great outfit down here. If anybody wants to go deer hunting, I would highly recommend it.